Hi everyone, I'm finally back. It's not as if I've had a break or anything. I have been busy. I've already pre-filmed 4 videos on today's car. And also, if you've read the title, I have bought the UK's cheapest Audi A6 C7.5. C7.5 from 2015 to 2018. And honestly guys, I know it's cringy saying this, but it is the cheapest in the UK. If I'm wrong guys, let us know in the comments, but I am revealing the prices in today's video. Also, a little heads up for the channel. I still haven't posted the last video on the Audi A1. I've not sold it or anything. We've just been driving it. Car's been done since like Christmas time. Obviously, the last video on the Hyundai got posted first. My mum needed that car pretty quick because her insurance ran out on her old car and she just wanted to start a new policy on the new car, which I understand. So I quickly got that one done for her. And yeah, the A1, literally, we've just been driving it about. I was going to give it to the missus, just sell her A3, what I rebuilt. So I like the A1. I think it's a lovely car, lovely colour, nano grey. But with a family of 4, 2 kids, 3 doors, not practical. So all I've got to do, literally, this part of the video is filmed now, Monday the 15th of April. The rest of today's video is when I bought this A6 back in February. But what I'm getting at is I'm on a course tomorrow in Brighton. I come back Friday. The whole video is filmed on the A1. All the cinematics, all the nice shots, the MOT, the tracking, everything like that. Apart from the actual walk around where I'm just talking to you guys, showing you the car. So I come back Friday. I'll do that Saturday or Sunday. Hopefully it's not raining. You know, it's England. The weather's been horrible the last few months. And then I'll post that video next week, 100%. So let me show you guys what I've bought. So here's the new car. So it is, yes, obviously I've done an Audi A6 before, but this one is a facelift. So it's a C7.5. So it's a late 66 plate, this one, 2016. I had to buy this, as you probably see on the cinematics. This car only has 39,000 miles and it's manual. So it's a Euro 6, which means it's ULEZ compliant. This one does have AdBlue. Road tax on this one, £35 for the year, so absolute bargain for a big car like this is, a German saloon. I'll do a walk around, but this car was very, very cheap, and I'll let you guys know further into the video. So as you can see, the damage on this car is the front end, obviously the passenger corner, and every single airbag has deployed apart from the seats. So both curtain airbags, steering wheel, dashboard, both front seat belts have deployed as well. And as you can see, the passenger airbag in the dashboard has popped the windscreen. And I think I've said in previous videos, some cars do pop the windscreen when the dash goes and some don't. So my personal Audi A4, that was the first car on the channel, that did pop the windscreen as well. So hopefully it's not too expensive. I've never had a window on an A6, so I'm yet to find out. Passenger wing is damaged. There's a kink just here, it's bulging out, and as you can see, the further damage. So that's going to be replaced, as this is an aluminium wing on this car. Same as the bonnet is alley as well, so that's going to be replaced. And the sore subject are both headlights are damaged. So most cars, headlights, if they're xenon, £300 each, for example. This is a matrix headlight, so it's full LED. Second hand, these are around about £700 to £850 per headlight, and I'll just show you now how much they cost if you were buying them from Audi. Yes, that's parts link I've just shown you guys, and you know they're 2,200 plus that each. So I know I haven't told you the price or shown you the price how much I've won this car yet, but if I bought 2 headlights retail, that would cost more than I paid for this car. So the bumper's destroyed, the main grille, well, I'm missing both. This car doesn't have fog lights because they're I think they're not even called fog lights now. I think they're like rain lights, if I remember rightly. They're in the headlights, so these just have a grille with no holes in. Missing both of them. As I said, the main grille is broke. It does have front sensors on this car as well. Crash bar is bananaed inwards. It's took out the condenser with it. Radiator, because there is no fluid in the reservoir. What else? This car don't have an intercooler, a normal traditional intercooler for the turbo. It has, like the Audi A1, it has a charge cooler at the bottom, so I don't know if that one's split or not. We'll see when I strip it down in the next video. This headlight, you'd think, oh, it don't look damaged. Yes, you can see a bit of water ingress just here. But if you see, I did see this on the Copart photo, luckily. If you can see, there's a split just here, which you're probably thinking, oh, you can get a replacement lens, which you can for this car, about £35. I have had a look. But I've just had a quick look off camera just now before filming this. And you might not see because I ain't got my light on, but there's a crack just here. It goes further down. So I would say there's probably some holes in the back as well. So it's going to be 2 headlights on this car, unfortunately. I'll be honest, I have not ordered any parts for this car as of yet. I've got one part because this car is a non-runner. So the battery is in the boot on this car. So because the airbags are deployed, I would say the pyro fuse has blown on this car. But that's the only thing I've got is a pyro fuse. I want to see if we can get this car running in today's video. But before I do, I will get a torch, because this crash bar has, well, this isn't the crash bar, sorry, the front panel, all the rads and stuff has been pushed forward towards the engine. Because this is longitudinal engine, it's not transverse. So all the auxiliary belt and the cam belt is all on the front just here. So I need to make sure nothing's touching any of the alternator belt, or if the cam belt case has been damaged. And if I try and attempt to start it, you know, if it snaps the cam belt, you know, that is a very expensive game then. So I'll change the pyro fuse and then we'll have a look in this area just to make sure it's all clear so we can attempt to start the car. But yeah, the rest of the car, sorry if I'm waffling on, I just thought I'd tell you guys that the car's a non-runner. And also this car is a category N, non-structural write-off. So next video we'll see if that's true. But it does look a lot worse than the previous A6 I rebuilt, and that was a Cat S, which it shouldn't have been, but you know guys, once they've been categorised, you can't change that. So this is an N for life, and obviously the previous A6 is an S. This wing's all good. The car is filthy, unfortunately, like the wheels. I can't see any curb marks, but I don't think there is anyway. No, that's a bit of rubber transfer. Hopefully there's not anyway. Tyres all look good on this one. We'll get to round the back before I look on the interior. So, as I did say at the beginning of the video, this is Euro 6 with AdBlue. So £35 road tax, which is brilliant for the size of the car. And you know, it is a big car, 2 litre diesel, so it's not the biggest engine. Obviously, you can get the 3 litre TDIs in these as well, but you still get 50 to 60 mpg. What more can you ask for? It's 6-speed manual gearbox, so you ain't got to worry about S-tronic gearbox issues, mechatronics, clutch packs, £3 to £4 grand bill. That's what scares me on the S-tronics. I know I love Audi, but S-tronic gearboxes scare me. Being a facelift, you get a better bumper with the nice exhaust tips both sides. You get different tail lights, so these do have the dynamic indicators. Hopefully you can see on camera, sometimes with LEDs they don't always come up clear on the camera, but yeah, it does have dynamic indicators. Spec wise, it's got folding mirrors. It's not too massively spec'd, but it's got electric folding mirrors, which the other A6 didn't. It's got the memory buttons here because the seats are full electric in this one. Front and rear sensors, which my granddad's one has got. There's no camera on this one. I think that's it for spec wise, but the main thing, guys, is that mileage, 39,000 miles. So I'll just show you the back first. Rear leather's nice and clean. It's got climate control in the back as well. Now onto the front. Like you know, this car is dirty. I'll give it a good old detail as I normally do when the car's finished. But as you can see, 6-speed manual gearbox. I don't know if this car's got CarPlay yet. I've not even had a, messed about with the gadgets, etc. And here's a closer look at the driver's front. As you can see, the little symbols, that is for folding mirrors. And I'll show you now, guys. So, foot's on the clutch. You probably hear the clicking noise. The battery is okay. I have checked. It's got plenty of voltage in that, which means no electric is getting to the starter motor. And as you can see as well, guys, it's got diesel. They've not drained this one. But this one come from Wisbeach, Copart. The high end I did as well. And that didn't get drained of fuel as well. So, cool lights flashing. But yeah, I'm going to say that's because of the pyro fuse. So, time to change this pyro fuse. So, on this, what I've got to do, lift up the boot floor. The little tab there just goes on that rubber, as you can see. Take the spare wheel out. With the spare wheel now removed, literally just unscrew that bit like I did. The wheel just pops up. This is your tools. It does have the locking wheel nut. I think it was in the front of the car, but it does 100% have it. This then lifts up. You've got your two 10mm on the terminal, so one either side, and then you've got 4 bolts to undo 13mm for this cage. So I'm going to quickly get that removed now. So I've got both terminals off now. The pyro fuse is on the positive terminal. So I've just lifted up this cover. And you'll probably see just here, where my finger is, there's a 13mm nut just there and there. This device just here is the pyro fuse, and it's got like an airbag. The plug what normally on airbags and seatbelts, that's underneath. And I'll just grab the replacement. This is what the pyro fuse looks like. And as you can see, the airbag plug underneath. So I'm going to get that swapped out, get it all back together, and then we'll have a look if nothing's touching any of the belts on the engine. So that's the boot all now built up. Time to have a look in the engine bay. It's going to be hard for me to show you guys, but you probably can see the rubber belt right at the bottom. That's the alternator belt. I've had a good old look through all these gaps, and nothing is touching any of the belt or the pulleys, idler pulleys, etc. And the cam belt cover has not been damaged. So I'm going to attempt to start this now. Fingers crossed. Let's see if it starts. I'm not going to clear the fault codes or anything, as with the pyro fuse, it will start. Just let you guys know if you've got to do that in the future. You ain't got to clear the codes, it will start. Just replacing that pyro fuse. So fingers crossed, guys. 3, 2, 1. And we've got a runner. Obviously, I can't have this on for too long. As you know, I suspect the radiators have been damaged, because it doesn't look like there's any fluid in there. So far, she sounds good. Happy days. So, I've not bought a paperweight. This car now runs. Oh, that headlight works. So, worst case, if this headlight is fully damaged, I can use all the modules, because normally second-hand headlights, they tend to take the modules off it. The daytime running lights working on that, but I can't see the actual dipped beam working. So we'll have to have a further look into that on the next video, or when I start building this car back up to its former glory. Yes, that's brilliant news, guys. I have a running 2016 with 39,000 miles Audi A6, and it's probably time for me to tell you how much I won this car. What do you reckon, guys? How much do you think? I won this car, I'll show you now on Copart, for £3,100. This is honestly really good price. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think it's a good price? So 3,100. Then with the fees, it comes up to it was 3,700 and something pounds. I think that's an absolute steal, because this insurance paid out if I remember rightly, £14,446. So that's how much these cars, they're going for between, I'd say 12 to 15,000, depending on the mileage. So I'll show you now on Copart how much I won it for it.
Bonus time. Sold on approval.
So when I won this car, obviously for 3,100, straight, it was on reserve, so I didn't just win it for 3,100. I'll show you now. Copart wanted £6,000. I just stayed at my winning bid. You probably watched other YouTubers where it will show you can either stay at your price, how much your winning bid was, or you can accept their offer, or you can raise your price. I always stay at my winning bid. If they don't let me have it, I'll bid on another car, or I'll bid on it next time, when it comes back up to auction. But they wanted £6,000. I stayed at the winning price. Then they wanted 5,500. Then the following day, they wanted 5,000. I just kept at that price because, these Matrix headlights are not cheap. I'm going to be spending at least the same amount of money I bought the car to repair it, minimum, 100%. So then they wanted 5,000. I stayed at that price, 3,100. They finally let me have it for 3,100, obviously plus the fees. Then I think I paid £80 to get it delivered to the unit, which ain't too bad price. It's only Whizbeat, so it's like, what, half an hour, 40 minutes max. It's not too far away. Let me know, guys, what you think to the price. Did I get a bargain? I personally think I did. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you think, guys. But that's going to be an end for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think to the car? Is it a good price? Am I going to make any money on this? Or is it just going to be a disaster? Hopefully not. But yeah, I appreciate you all, guys, for watching. If you liked today's video, smash that like button, as it really does help with YouTube algorithm. I can't speak. YouTube algorithm, that's it. I'm getting there. And if you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get a notification when I upload a new video. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm now going to start filming, stripping this car down. I don't want this to be like a 6-month build like the others. Obviously, this isn't my full-time job. It's a hobby, but you get what I mean. I don't want it to be a long old rebuild. But the Hyundai's done, it's to my mum. It's gone to my mum, and the A1, I don't know if I posted the video yet. I haven't even advertised it. I haven't even put it for sale. It's done. I've been driving it, just being a bit lazy, but yeah. Oh yeah, and also if you need to contact me, either on the dedicated Instagram account for the channel, Nathan_Hiley, or the email address, Nathan_Hiley@outlook.com. But yeah, appreciate you all, guys, for watching. And yeah, let us know in the comments what you think, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Here's what's coming up on the next video on the Audi A6.